Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at a newly released deck. Actually, it's pre-released, but it's due out in about a week or two. According to Amazon, it will be released on July 8th, 2025. I'm recording this the last weekend of June 2025, so it'll be out within the week or week and a half. It's called Forest of Enchantment Oracle by Lunaea, Weatherstone, and illustrated by Meraylah, Allwood. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce their names. Apologies if I did. Here's the side. Publisher is Llewellyn. And a big shout out and thank you to Llewellyn for sending out this deck early to me to review. It is in a hard case magnetic box. And here's the back. Inspiration abounds in the forest of enchantment. What does the forest mean to the human psyche? What does enchantment mean to the human heart? Find out as you venture into the magical wood. Designed to be independently or with the Force of Enchantment Tarot. So if you have the Force of Enchantment Tarot, this will go with it, complement it well. It's 40 card deck and 120 page full color guidebook. So let's open it up, take a look at it. Here's the inside. There is a ribbon to make it easy to lift up the guidebook and the cards. Here's the guidebook, and we'll take a look at it in depth after we look at the cards. Cards are underneath. Nice olive green inside, and the cards are bound with this white paper binding. And here are the backs. Very magical, enchanted forest looking. Sides are not gilded, so no gilding. They are larger oracle card size, so comparing it to a traditional plaid back tarot card, it is a lot taller and wider. They're large size cards. And as you can see, there is a coating on it. It feels plasticky. But it is still bendable, flexible, pliable, but it's like there's a laminate sheen on top of it to protect the cards. It is borderless, and they are numbered, and then they have a title at the bottom. So starting out, we have card number 1, the Hag. The Bard Song, Froggy Grotto. How cute is that, all the frogs? Changeling, a Parliament of Rooks. Look at all the birds. Is it rooks? Yeah, it says rooks. Oak King and Holly King. Oh, so the oak and the holly. Bramble Brigade. Tea with a Fawn. Jenny Wren. The Swan's Sister. Gingerbread House. Look how beautiful that is. Very nice. Mushroom Picnic. That looks like fun. The Questing Beasts. A Lonely Gnome. Oh. Lord Keeper's Bookshop. Wow. Very nice and cozy looking. Fairy Godmother. Very magical. The Sacred Spring. The Door into Summer. The Door into Winter. The Witch in the Glen. You are here. The 3 boars. Is it boars or bear? Yeah, it's boars. The 3 boars. Wood woes. Wood woes. Treasure. A light in the forest. Good company. Foxfire. Zoom in a little bit more. The Wild Hunt. A dragon's nest. Trolls. Brownies and bees. Bower of dreams. Or is it flower? Nope, it's bower. Bower of dreams. The stone hares. The white lady. The time tree. The weird sisters. Branch of summoning. Cloak of vanishing. Ah, how cool is that? Makes you invisible. Feather of finding. Feather of finding. Feel of light. Here's another look at the backs. Let's take a look at the guidebook. A little harder cover, semi-gloss pages about the author, about the illustrator. Oh, there's that house. Forest of Enchantment Oracle. Table of contents. So all the cards are listed out with the page number for a quick lookup. Thou shalt not might reach the head, but it takes once upon a time to reach the heart. Philip Pullman. Introduction. Getting to know your oracle deck. Spreads and readings, single card reading, 3 card storyteller spread, Forest Folk spread, and then using cards, using oracle cards with tarot cards, assemble your allies, about reversal, and then that goes into the card. So you get a large full-size color page of the card with a few key phrases. And then the number and title of the card, about a page of description, and then there's a section for the oracle's advice and a section for the Lord Keeper's note. And then it goes on to the other cards. Yep, they're all full-size color pages. Very nice. Look at the back. Door. A few closing thoughts from the Lord Keeper. Oh, there's that. All those books that I said was cozy looking on the card. Yep. Very nice, beautiful guidebook. So let's see how the cards shuffle. So overhand shuffle is okay. It is a little bit of a stretch for petite hands. I do have to stretch a little bit, so it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's doable. Or you can just shuffle it this way vertically. It is a little bit sticky, not a lot, but only because there's that laminate coating. But I think over time may be better. But as you can see, it still glides. So it's not like sticky like some, but it's not matte, so you can feel the coating as you're shuffling, if that makes sense. Let's shuffle this way. No problem. And then see if we can riffle shuffle. Yep, you can, but it's a little sticky. But it is doable if you like to riffle shuffle. So let's pull a card for the collective viewers. Message for the collective viewers from this deck, please. What does the collective viewers need to know at this time? What does this deck want to share with us? Message for the collective viewers at this time. What do we need to know? I feel like this part. What does this say? A parliament of rooks. A parliament of rooks. Look at all those birds. Messengers. So 5. Guidebook's easy to use, easy to look up. I found it pretty quickly. A parliament of rooks seeking justice or consensus. All voices must be heard. Brainstorming, participating, constructive criticism. Okay, seeking justice. All right. The largest corvids, ravens, crows, and rooks are among the most respected creatures in the forest and in the wide world beyond. They have a reputation for telling the truth, proclaiming important information, and foretelling circumstances and consequences. They gather to discuss serious matters and resolve differences, not just for their own kind, but for others as well, for their judicial expertise is highly valued. The collective name for a gathering of rooks is a parliament. Ah, very interesting. They are also known as a building or a storytelling, depending upon the purpose of their gathering. This parliament has come together to speak of matters pertaining to nesting home rules, politics, both magical and mundane, controversies, and infractions against common corvid law. Wow. The discussion is raucous, but not rancorous. Many voices may speak at once, but in the end, every voice is heard. Some of these rooks have traveled a good distance to attend, and their perspectives and points of view are especially welcome. A corvid mind is not a closed mind. The oracle's advice: listening and talking are equally important. Your input is essential. Offer your intelligence in every sense of the word. Perception, understanding, insight, and information. Don't let your voice be drowned out. Engage in matters that concern your world. If you see a problem, participate in the solution. Lord Keeper's note: crows chose their collective name, a murder of crows, to discourage intruders and give themselves a certain edge which they enjoy. Likewise for the ravens, known collectively as an unkindness of ravens, which they find hilarious. Most ravens are quite kind. Very interesting. So that is the message. Is seeking justice or consensus. All voices must be heard. Brainstorm and participate in constructive criticism. So it's about, I guess, gathering together as a group among your people, your tribe, your friends, your family, whatever group of people. Come together and then listening to everyone's voices. Let everyone have the chance to speak and also be heard, and then exchange different perspective. Discuss matters and then resolve differences. Listening and talking. I guess give and take, listen and talk. make sure everyone have an equal chance to voice. Very interesting. This can be applied to yourself, because I asked for the message for the collective viewer, or to the world as a whole, or to the world around you, your world. Very interesting. Maybe some justice or balance is coming. But the message is to allow everyone to have a voice, take turns listening and talking. Equal give and take. Very nice message. Hope it resonates for some of you. And I hope you enjoy the walkthrough. This completes the walkthrough as usual. If you are interested in the deck, checking it out, purchasing it, reading more about it, I will put the links in the description underneath the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.